Hello friends, welcome back to Happy Breath Creations. I'm Jessie and this is my channel where we do all things art, yoga, and meditation. Today I have a sketchbook tour ready for us. I finished this sketchbook quite a while ago. I just haven't been able to film this video yet. So let's go over to my art table and I'll see you over there. Okay, let's get started. So this is a Strathmore mixed media sketchbook. I really enjoy using this sketchbook. It holds a lot of different materials. So our cover page here, I was really excited about Sketchbook Revival last year and figured I'd probably be using this sketchbook mostly, and so I made a little cover page for Sketchbook Revival. The first session of Sketchbook Revival is almost always a little session to get you used to using your sketchbook again, keeping you from being afraid of using materials and doing things. And so they had a nice little mindful activity for us. Instead of feeling resistance, try to reframe that feeling so that you can maybe talk yourself into doing whatever the thing is that you're scared of. So when I feel scared, I should go for it. So we're turning negativity into growth. There we go. Turn negativity into growth. When I feel scared, I should go for it. When I feel overwhelmed, I should organize my thoughts. When I feel busy, I should plan my time wisely. When I feel self-doubt, I should use mantras. So those were the ones that I came up with. Leave in the comments what you would put down for yours. What should you do if you feel scared or overwhelmed or busy or are experiencing self-doubt? In this activity, I think we were just doing like loose florals or loose leaves. This is watercolor. I'm sorry, I don't really remember exactly what this was, just probably some sort of looseness with florals. This is just a continuation of that last page. And then this is a little bit of collage that we did. I got this really cool little goodie bag for collage material, and the title of it was called Wild Things, and it was a mystery what was in the little bag. And so I pulled out my little collage goodie bag and used that to make all of this, and I thought it was really fun. These two felt like they were like king and queen of whatever community they're from, and so I gave them crowns, and it felt almost like African, so I gave it a little African sun, and I don't know, I just had fun with it. This exercise was just about drawing what was in front of us, and this was what my desk looked like at the time. So I had some books stacked up in the center here, and art materials, pens and pencils and markers. This exercise, she had us just draw little blobs and then try to turn them into things. So I made a little bird and a few little robots. This one looked like an egg to me, so I made an egg. This one, I really felt inspired and gave all of its little pieces names and spelled it funny. But I really liked this guy, so I went for it again. Although, honestly, I like this one better. For this activity, we just, we took a marker and we just kind of made these weird little designs, and anytime it overlapped, we would color in those sections. She really encouraged us to leave some white on the page. I tried to keep the two pages cohesive and use the same colors and all the things. It's just a portrait with colored pencils. So then we move over to this cute little fox here. I think we had maybe some watercolor and acrylics. Kind of think I used my Posca markers here. This is definitely Posca marker. So yeah, just using different materials and making different patterns and adding, layers upon layers. That's kind of her whole thing of colors and patterns, and it's really a fun way to create. For this day, we made a list of things that we wanted to draw, and then we sort of made like a pattern. So this is a pattern. So imagine this, but doubled, tripled, quadrupled, just, you know, the same items just over and over again. So I went with yoga, but she, you know, you kind of pick whatever you pick your own topic. So that was a really fun activity. Ooh, okay. This page was so much fun to make. So we used a gel printing plate, I think that's what it's called, and made these different patterns and printed onto paper, like transferred it onto paper. It's so much fun. If you ever get the opportunity to, definitely do it. So much fun, highly recommend. This page was a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. I like the idea of collage, but I never really like how my collage pieces turn out. And so I'm never like super excited to see it come up. But this page was a lot of fun. So we had made this collage piece first, and then used like a really thin layer of acrylic paint, I think, and covered up some part of it, and then left this part blank. So we made like a little heart shape. And then we just added a little quote here. So the more grateful, the more good comes my way. And I realized after the fact that I spelled grateful wrong, so that's terrible, but you know, it's too late now. This page, I did it on this page originally. So we were just supposed to draw what you feel like tension would look like, basically. And so I did that, and then I found out we were supposed to be able to tear up what we made, but because I had done it on the other side of my art, I didn't want to do that, and so I did it on a separate page, and then we used that collage to put into here, and we created more of like a zen area. So we turned tension into calmness, basically. So I made the word zen out of tension, and this is my I've got a little dog and a little dude reading on the tree and swinging on the tree and sitting on a bench, and looks like a couple birds. So, you know, just a little fun activity. So this was a pretty fun activity. This was just about making different shapes. I think we just made patterns, and the whole point was just to repeat those patterns. This guy was fun. I think I'd already started the channel, but I was still very, very early in the process. These are watercolor, I believe. Made a little rainbow, and then it says breathe happy breaths in some fun font styles. This was 5 skills for a creative art map, I guess. Design, drawing, writing, listening, and layout. So these are just notes from the class. And then this is a practice page. And then this is my actual like mind map. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, this was about a trip that I had just taken to Denver, and I just mapped out my trip. So I visited the aquarium and the Santa Fe Art District. We did the zoo and Red Rock Amphitheater. I was just trying to document, I guess, everything that we did. The Kirkland Art Museum was really cool. The Nature and Art Museum was pretty fun. Oh yeah, we did the Botanical Garden. That was really nice. Meow Wolf, super fun. Definitely recommend doing that if you ever get a chance. That was a lot of fun. Oh, and the tea room. I discovered a tea room downtown that was just a lot of fun. And they have a huge REI. It's like 2 or 3 stories tall. It was just really fun. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Me and Collage, we just don't always get along. I don't remember what the whole point of this collage class was, but this is what I made, and that's a person's foot. These are human feet on wooden, like a stool, on the legs of a stool. And it's just really weird. This is just a page where I was testing my markers to see what was waterproof and what wasn't. Always check that. Because on this page, I made this little watercolor scene of the beach. This was just about drawing what you see in a fast way. She gave us a reference to use, and I added these little guys out here playing beach volleyball, or ocean volleyball, I guess. And yeah, I really liked these women. I liked the shape of her feet, and so I made sure to capture that. This was a really fun page to do. I had a lot of fun with that one. And then we move over here to this little wonky house. It's so adorable, and it was so much fun to create. I really love how the edge of the piece cuts into the painting. So I think these were actually like a bush or some trees or something that actually did cut into the painting, but because it's not painted, like it just looks like, I don't know, maybe you didn't finish it on purpose or something. And then the little designs around the windows and little just wonkiness of it, I just really love. I love that style. It's so fun. These are my notes on Neurographica art. I won't go into detail, but I can show you what I created. So you start off by making these lines everywhere. They're just random. And then you draw circles everywhere. And wherever those lines interconnect, you thicken that area. And it makes this really cool little design here. And then you color it in however you want. And it's almost like therapeutic, satisfying to watch and to create, and just really calming. This is more collage. Sorry, my collage game is not good. Oh, the chickens! I loved the chickens. Okay, so we made little chickens, and this was another pattern page, so I guess patterns were like kind of the theme of Sketchbook Revival last year. I didn't remember so many patterns. But yeah, imagine this being doubled, tripled, quadrupled, whatever. This was, I think, about making a tree with different shapes and using specifically like only a 0 and a 1, or only a 0 and a 2, only a 0 and 3. Oh yeah, so the name of this was called 1, 2 Tree. And then you paint it. Oh, this was kind of a fun page. So for this one, she had given us a reference of, I can't remember if it was a picture that she had taken. Yeah, I think this one she had taken the picture. And the job was mostly just to really compress it down into its basic shapes and colors and try to make it as simply as we could. So I think, if I remember right, like there were trees and a mountain, and these were like fields, I think. And then on the next page, oh, maybe I'm confusing that picture with that picture. I don't remember what the reference was for this. So this was a little stream and mountains and fields, and our job was literally just to simplify everything as much as we could and just capture the whole image as much as we could, and as fast as we could. And I think I did that okay. I don't necessarily love the outcome, but I do enjoy how loose it is, and I've played with color a lot more since doing this, and I would be interested in trying this again with my new knowledge of color and how color works. Ooh, Ooh, I don't remember what this was, but it looks like I had fun. It looks like watercolor and just a lot of playing with colors maybe. And then there's this pig. The whole class was just about drawing a pig in a style. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was about not necessarily finding your style, but drawing something in a style. And then there's this cute little mini doodle journal. Oh goodness. Happiness is, that's my little dog. You can tell because his little ear is folded down. He has one ear up and one ear down. So she gave us these little prompts and then we drew the answer to the prompt. So happiness is in it. It's always fun to draw portraits to me. I love drawing portraits. When I look out my window, and this is exactly what I saw out my window, there was a tree and lots of flowers and, okay, I guess it was one of those days where the moon is slightly visible in clouds and it doesn't make sense really for there to be stars, so I may have just been like playing at that point. Or maybe it wasn't right at that moment. Maybe that's what I have seen out of my window on separate occasions. In art supply, I need so many markers, and you know what? I got them. A flower in bloom. We had a daylily and it had started to bloom, and so I captured that, or tried anyway. Something I ate today. I apparently had oatmeal with blueberries and raspberries in it that day. Pick a color. Apparently I chose pink. I don't honestly remember that part, but okay. Keep playing with colors. It was a major goal for me after this to learn more about colors and how they interact with each other. So that's my little mini doodle journal. It's super cute. And then the next that was the end of Sketchbook Revival. So from here on out, this is just my own doing. And I had, like I said, decided that I wanted to learn more about color, and so I brought up a video, a really, really helpful video. I'll try to find it again and link it in the comments, but it was just really helpful in explaining how colors work, what words mean as far as color is concerned, which I get the basics, but really I just didn't have much knowledge on color theory. And so it was nice to be able to go through that and just learn and play and be able to touch and manipulate colors while also learning about it. So that was a nice experiment. Highly recommend. Oh yeah, and then at the end of the video, he has a color matching section. And so I think he had all of these items. Yeah, he had the items on this page, and then I went and found those. So he had us make the color of peanut butter. And these are all of the steps that it took to get there. So I don't think he actually told us to do this. I wanted to see the steps for myself. It was helpful. So we had a light purple dumbbell, and that got pretty close, and a blue-green pumpkin, that got pretty close. I think it was closer in here somewhere than it was over here, but that's okay. It's a learning process. So then I went and pulled these out of a magazine and tried to capture colors of things that I had in front of me. So I tried to capture the sunset and the mountains, and I think I did okay. I think this is supposed to be like this color. And then I don't know exactly what that is. It looks like either a mistake or where I was just wiping off extra paint, maybe. Both of these are videos. Or maybe this one, maybe I just made a video of that and this was kind of practice for that page. Portraits are kind of my go-to thing. I feel like I can be pretty loose with them and not hate how they turn out. So it's just kind of an easy thing for me to turn to for the most part. And so I went with that fox, the same style as the fox painting. Let's see, where is it? So same style as this little fox, just a face instead. And I'll link this video below. It's kind of a little meditative art exercise, so it's kind of fun to watch. Ooh, this was a fun page. I am a patron for Jess Cart, and she has little get-togethers on Zoom for us every now and then, and so it was fun to be able to gather with a bunch of like-minded people and do art together, which actually a nice segue into my own Patreon.
Hi friends, I wanted to take a moment to share something really special with you that I've started. While this video isn't technically sponsored, in a way all of my videos are kind of sponsored by me because it takes my money, my time, my energy, my efforts to keep this channel going. I'm excited to announce that I have launched a Patreon. This platform allows you to support the content that you have grown to love and become an integral part to Happy Breath Creations and our community here. By becoming a Patreon, you're helping me to continue creating the uplifting and calming content that brings peace and joy into your life. Your support means that I can dedicate more time and resources into creating high-quality videos and other creative content for you. I've created several tiers in order to really thank you and give you many options in how you want to best support this channel. The Happy Introductory package is completely free, and it allows you to dive deeper into the world of Happy Breath Creations. You'll receive access to exclusive content and a monthly dose of positivity straight to your inbox. This is a great way to start your journey with Happy Breath Creations, and it's also just a fun way for me to know who's listening and be able to connect with each and every single one of you. The Happy Breath email package is our first paid subscription service where you'll either get something delivered straight to your mailbox or maybe some sort of digital creation sent to your inbox. This includes cheerful stickers, digital downloads, positive messages, whatever it is that I'm feeling like sharing that month is what you'll get in this package. The group flow package is our next tier up, and you'll still get all of the positive messages from the packages below it, but you'll also get access to a members only group where we will have art and yoga and meditation classes, and we'll just connect with others with similar mindsets. I'm hoping that it will be a nice little community for all of us. In this package, you will also get access to our members only shop, which will have the previous month's Happy Breath mail. And then we enter into our yoga tiers. So there are 4 different yoga tiers, all of which include personal, private, individual yoga sessions. The only difference is how often you get these yoga classes. Obviously, you pay more for more yoga sessions in a month, but you pay less per yoga session the more classes that you sign up for in advance. The 4 tiers are a monthly package, a every other week package, a weekly package, and then a twice a week package. So just be sure to read through those, check them out if you're interested. I just want to teach yoga and bring peace and joy and happiness into people's lives. And I think this is a really fantastic way to be able to do it. And we can get a really nice community going. So every pledge, no matter what the price, makes a huge difference in my ability to continue being able to make these videos for you. So thank you so much for even considering maybe looking into this, or even just watching the video this long to hear this little spiel. Your support means the absolute world to me. And if you want to become a member, check out the link in the description, and I hope to see you soon.
Okay, so this page was super fun. I went and sketched on the alpaca farm with a friend of mine. It was just an amazing day. These are my little alpaca friends. I've been able to go visit them several times now, and I hope to be able to go visit them many, many more times in the future. But I wanted to get the shape of this little alpaca eating. This is a donkey. They have a donkey named Belle, and she's the sweetest little donkey. a little chicken. And these are more alpaca pages and donkeys. This is a donkey head and neck. This is a little alpaca head. He's bending down to eat. And this is the back of an alpaca head. I love this shape so much. I need to do something with that. And I love their little teeth. Oh my gosh, I just love alpacas so much. And this is where I was getting a little bit more serious. I was warmed up and really trying to capture what I was seeing. So this little guy, he was sitting next to the tree and he was just chilling. So this is the same alpaca, that's the same alpaca. When I was sketching, the donkey would come over and like chew on my arm. It was so adorable, oh my gosh. I need to go back there. This one, I really like the donkey here in the middle. I'm sad that it all kind of overlaps, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry, they're so cute. That's a little peacock, if you can't tell. A little tail. Oh goodness, here's some more. Wanted to capture the little bells, foot and ankle and knee, I guess, and they've got ducks and more alpacas. We went to Cheekwood for my birthday and we brought our art supplies and decided to try to capture some of what was there. I was also playing a card game, and so I wasn't like super feeling art at that point. So I just like kind of quickly got this in and then went back to hanging out with my friends. This was my anniversary drawing. I had decided last year that I want to draw a picture of my husband and I every year. Maybe the same picture, maybe not, I don't know, I haven't quite decided. But I want to draw a picture of us every year to document our relationship, document my progress. I can show you what I made, maybe, let's see. Okay, so don't judge this too harshly. But this is what I created. He looks a little bit like a gremlin, and I look like, I don't know, not me. So I definitely have to work on likeness, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Okay, this page, you guys, look how creepy that looks. I was trying a new style, and I was going through a really weird time in my life. I've been pretty open with it on this channel. So I've experienced a panic attack, and this was actually the night that it happened. The night that I drew this. It was while I was drawing this, actually. My heart rate, I got a notification on my Apple Watch that my heart rate was higher than it should have been, and I don't know, I just wasn't okay that night. Yeah, this is my panic attack drawing, and every time I look at it, I remember that night and I remember that experience, and I'm just really grateful for where I am now. I'm really grateful for what that panic attack led me to. It really opened my eyes to how unhappy I was in my career, and now I'm, you know, trying a new path, and we're gonna see how it goes. This was during the panic attack. I captured what I was feeling. You know, these scribbles came out, and that's what a panic attack feels like, I guess. That sounds kind of silly now, but in the moment, I was in such a dark place that I don't know, I needed to get it out somehow. And eventually I ended up calling an ambulance to come pick me up because I knew that something wasn't right. But yeah, this is what my panic attack felt like. If you have experienced panic attacks, first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, have you ever created art while you're in the panic attack? I would love to see it. If you could drop it down in the comments below. If you feel comfortable sharing, I know it's vulnerable. This feels vulnerable. Even though it's scribbles, it feels vulnerable to show all of you right here, right now. But it's a part of my life. It's a part of my journey. So here it is. Oh, here's more. This was also during panic attack. More scribbles. In my head, I was drawing things. That's what's wild about it. I thought that I was drawing things, and then when I came back to it later, it was scribbles, and I was just in shock. So like, I can tell, I think that was probably supposed to be a face. It might be the picture of me and my husband again, because this kind of looks like the shape of my head. I don't know. It's odd. Very odd. And then I tried to come back later. I as much as it is uncomfortable as it is to see this, I appreciate the style almost. I enjoy something about this. I don't know exactly what it is, but I enjoy something about this. I enjoy looking at it. It doesn't necessarily bring positive feelings, but it makes me feel something. And so I was trying to do that again, but apparently when I'm not having a panic attack, it doesn't quite do the same thing. And so I tried this again and it didn't quite come out. This one's okay, but it doesn't give me feelings really. I don't know what that is necessarily, but it was a fun experiment. I'll probably try it again one day, maybe. Hopefully not the panic attack, but trying this style again. So basically, I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you are struggling with your own mental health, please don't be afraid to talk about it to people. Your friends, your family, a therapist, even me. I'm here for you too. As much as I can be, I am here for you. I have what I hope are calming videos for you. I have my Patreon, which I've already gone into, so you can join a community of like-minded people. Join our group. Maybe we'll all have panic attacks together. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want us to have panic attacks together, but I do want us to all be there for each other. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So please feel free to go check that out. I'll leave the link down below. And yeah, that's my sketchbook. Sorry that this one ends on kind of a depressing note, but I hope you know that I came out of that on a much better path. I came out a much more self-aware person, and I came out a eventually happier person. So I hope that somehow this is helpful to somebody, just to know that somebody has gone through something maybe similar to what you have experienced or are experiencing. And I hope that I can be of help to somebody out there. So that's all that I have for us today. Thank you so much for watching this far. If you've made it this far into the sketchbook, please like, comment, subscribe, share. Share your mental health art in the comments below. I would love to see it, and I would love to be a resource for you, a help for you. I just find a lot of enjoyment being able to be there for people in times of hardship. So, I think this is where I leave you. I hope you have a great day, and I bring my hands, heart and center for you. The light in me sees, honors, and loves the light in you. Namaste, my friends.
What do you think, Emmett? Oh, that's cool. Thanks, friends.